Hit me with your best topics early. This y'all stream right here. I didn't even make no like big event, nothing like that. This really for y'all, but we going up on YouTube too. What y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to talk about? Shout out to Aiden. I think that was a W event by him. Shout out to my boy. Love that. Love that for him. I love that for Aiden. I can't even lie to you. By the way, Aiden, my bad, man. I seen you hit me out. Aiden wanted me to commentate tonight. I was supposed to be in Miami. I be having FOMO like a motherfucker. Fear of missing out. You know? A little fear of missing out. I was like, watch him like... Nah, Aiden hit me a couple times. I was supposed to be down there commentating, but it's all good. I'm trying to see if I can make that move to Cali. Aiden, I love you, though. I love you. Respectfully. Hey, what's the vibes? Are we live? We not live everywhere? Okay. All right. Chat, shout out to the Academy. Shout out to King Academics, everybody online right now. Listen, I know late start to today. I got a strong 2 hours in me. Strong 2 hours. So let's get to it immediately. We ain't got no monologues, no nothing. Let's get straight to it. Whatever you want me to talk about, spam it up. We're getting straight to it. Yeah, I see some people say, nah, chill. You don't need to go to the trial now. Oh, y'all seen the Trap Lord Raw shit? Them niggas ain't playing with me like that. Like Trap Lord, like love Trap Lord and everything, man. I'm going there big dog in that shit. What the fuck? Nah, Trap a real nigga still, you know? I see them trying to play with Trap at the courthouse. Y'all should know that shit's not happening. Big ass come through, it's quiet. Let me see. Trap Lord. Yeah, nah, they try to play with Trap at the courthouse. You know, a little YN try to get a little video off on him right here. You know, talking about, yeah, I seen it. Wait.
I had some sneak this. Whoever feeling hot, that AR got a heat sense.
All right, T Grizzly, chill out, bro.
Fly, bro, can I ask you a question? When you gonna stop doing the police job, bro?
I'll just have the police.
Yo, you know what would have been crazy? If Trap Lord just like really got on some Chicago, yo, phone him grave on my kids. If you don't move from right here, nigga, pass me my switch, gang. Like, pass me my switch, gang. Pass me my switch. Pass me my switch on phone him grave. On phone him grave. You keep playing, nigga. I'm over here making a YouTube video, nigga. You fucking on phone him grave, nigga. I put you in a blunt right now, nigga. We be smoking on you, nigga. Yeah, you gotta get mad Chicago on these niggas. I know what's popping out there, the Durk trial. These niggas is getting all of the First of all, ain't no real Chicago nigga could afford a plane ticket to go sit out there by the federal courthouse to campaign for 3 weeks of Durk. So this is not a YN. This is a wannabe YN. Facts. Yo, you gotta treat them. You gotta treat them like, nigga, you not on old block, nigga. This ain't 63rd, nigga. This you in front of the federal courthouse. Nigga, you don't see what you say behind you? Felitas, whatever, nigga, that's federal. Nigga, yo, you know what? You know what my man should have said? Yo, on King David, I'm about to put it on. Yo, stop playing with me, nigga. Stop playing with me. I guarantee that nigga would have chilled out. Word up, they playing. Yo, why they playing with Trap Lord Ross like this?
Nah, bro, you be doing police job. Hell nah, bro. That nigga be doing police work. Nah, for real though. But you gotta stop talking about people murder trials like that, bro. That shit fucked up. Free Smirk, bro. Hey, you say that, at least?
Bro. Nah, we all saying Free Smirk, but yo, back up from my man's doing the video still. Yo, on phone them grave, nigga. On phone them grave on my kids, nigga. Yo, who is this goofy? Who is this goofy right here? Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Trap, yo, I'm gonna call Trap tonight. Yo, Trap, you out there, the federal building, you gotta be on some shit like, what would Vaughn do, nigga? Straight up. What would Vaughn do? What would 051 Melly do? Nigga, bro. I'm on bad time, nigga. I'm like, yo, what would them bloodhound niggas do, bro? Lil Jeff is not going for that, bro. Yo, nigga, I just seen a video of Lil Jeff today, nigga. I was gonna post it, but like it's mad old. Nigga, Lil Jeff is not going for that, bro. Shout out to Lil Jeff. He is not going for that. This is what I'm telling you, niggas be selective politics. Remember when I said that shit about that nigga Lil Mike Jr., whatever his name is? And I was like, yo, these bitches be talking hot. They wouldn't talk to YoungBoy like that. It's a fact. They be picking and choosing. But everybody in life do. Hold on. I'm about to find the Lil Jeff video. Y'all gotta, I had to have seen this video. Did you ever see this video? Man, where's it at? You ever seen the video with Lil Jeff? That nigga pulled up to the cemetery. He's like, yo, on Phonum Grave, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm responsible for the whole first row. I'm like, what? You ever seen that video? Yo, somebody sent me that clip. That nigga pulled up to the cemetery. He says, on Phonum Grave, I'm responsible for the whole first row of that bitch. All my ops is over there, dead. I'm like, yo, that nigga's a monster. Did y'all see that? Y'all never seen that? Oh, yeah, I never seen that. I gotta play that video. Somebody sent me the video. There's a video of Lil Jeff. He like drove by to like say what's up to his ops, except it's a cemetery, and he said like the first row of like tombstones. Nigga, he said like that's all his ops dead. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, niggas wasn't play with him. Niggas wasn't. Y'all never seen that video? Nigga, I seen it today for the first time, bro. That nigga Lil Jeff, like, you know me. Yo, King Von was King Von. But this nigga Lil Jeff, like, to keep it real, after he died, nigga, they should have took his brain out, nigga, to study. That nigga was a problem. Y'all never seen that video? Somebody sent me the video. Nigga, he pulls up by the cemetery. I kid you not, bro. I kid you not. Oh, matter of fact, I can just Google it. Why am I even asking y'all niggas? Just look. Lil Jeff cemetery. Like, that's all you gotta just Google. That's what I'm saying, yo. Trap Lord, they wouldn't play with Lil Jeff like this. This is how Lil Jeff was giving it to them niggas. Just like this, bro. Look at this.
The cemetery next to all my dead ass ops. It's a lot of them. I got a whole row on my own, just right there. I got a whole row. That whole row right there, that's just me, all about me right there.
Yo, that's insane, bro. Nah, that's insane, bro. The nigga pulled up to the cemetery to say hi to his dead ops, nigga. He said he killed all them niggas. Yo, he pulled up to just say what's up to the niggas he killed.
The cemetery next to all my dead ass ops. It's a lot of them. I got a whole row on my own, just right.
He said on his own. On his own.
Right there. I got a
right
whole
there.
row. That whole row right there, that's just me, all about me right there.
Says this is just me. Holy shit. Yeah, so, yo, shout out to my man, Trap Lord, man. Trap Lord, don't let him scare you off over there, bro. Don't let him scare you off. All right? Lil Jeff will be on this nigga's ass.
Bro.
I'll just let the police know.
Nah, bro, you be doing police job. Hell nah, bro. And they be doing police work. Nah, for real though. But you gotta stop talking about people murder trials like that, bro. That shit fucked up. Free Smirk, bro. And you say that, at least?
Bro, keep moving.
Free Smirk? Bro, you ain't nobody. I could talk all I want.
Oh, shit. Oh, why? Yeah, nobody. What?
Huh? So what though? I'm not committing no crime though. Huh? I'm not. I'm just saying, you know, you taking a picture, bro, but you know.
Nah, yo, Trap Lord, you just got to roast that nigga too, man. Like, man, get your dusty ass the fuck on out there on BD, nigga, on King David, nigga. Word up, nigga, on Phonum Grave, nigga, on my dead brother, nigga. You just got to make up dead people. You feel what I'm saying? Why do gang members just, like, mention they dead homies to like tell you that they're tough. Oh, my dead homie. Anyway, shout out to my man Trap Lord Ross doing this thing.
Oh, you know.
But okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I see y'all try that little shit with Trap Lord at the joint. Opening statements is Monday. I'm gonna try to see if I could get there. Listen, when Big Act show up to that court, yo, none of that trolling shit. Yo, y'all niggas cut that out. I don't care who's there. Y'all niggas just cut that out. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all niggas cut that out. Feel me? Like, I might go up in court, dap up Smirk real quick. You feel me? Like, yo, y'all niggas cut that trolling shit out. Okay? All right. I'm gonna tell y'all this now, because when I pull up, I ain't got time for no trolls. I heard there's mad fans out there, but listen, man, this ain't the War in Chirac live, bro. Just stay your goofy ass over there while I get this shit done. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so we'll get into some of the Durk stuff. I know y'all want to talk about the Durk stuff. I called an L on Blackjack just now. You know, shout out to Steak, though. It's all good. Shout out to Aiden. I was supposed to be there, but, you know, I'm still trying to figure out this logistics. Chat, what I will definitely say, actually, there's a definite time. I will go to the Durk trial at some point. I want to make that very clear. I will go at some point. I was trying to work some schedules out and shit. The trial's supposed to last. What the fuck was that? The fuck? The trial's supposed to last at least 3 weeks. Okay? At least 3 weeks. The judge wants it wrapped up before September, I believe, 14th. So, if y'all, yeah. So, September 14th. No, not September 4th. The week of September 14th. So, pretty much, the judge wants a verdict either by the 11th or the week of the 14th. Anyway, we'll figure it out. So, it's about 3 to 4 week trial. You know, the government got 35 witnesses. Durk got 25. There's a bunch of exhibits, apparently over like 300 that we are going to be analyzing. Obviously, I want to get in the courtroom. I want to be able to, you know, see Smirk, dap it up with Big Durk. I hear a little, yo, what the fuck? Oh, what the hell? I might have to turn that off. Since when do I have audio on for my shit? Or, oh, I know what I gotta do. Just go to alerts and just turn it off. Not kick alerts. I thought it was King Academics alerts. Okay. My bad. I like, it distracts me if I hear that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. So sorry. Let me just know how to turn it off. Okay. I don't know if I did, but whatever. So okay. We'll talk about the Durk trial in a second. Let me load up the Drake. Load up the Drake. Yo, I was listening to that song today. I was like, yo, Takeoff killed that bitch, huh? All right, I'm on King Academics real quick, and I'm in the chat. Y'all spam whatever y'all want me to talk about. We have a very short stream tonight. I want to get to everything quickly. We don't have time to waste, okay? Come on. I'm in King Act chat. Larry, okay, yeah. Bruv. Okay, hold on, sorry. That's that. How do I? Oh my God. Wait, what's happening right now to me? Control audio versus. Okay. Oh, all right. I can turn it down. Perfect. Okay, I think I'm good. Talk about LA. YB new music? Or y'all want to talk about YB? That Lindsay Clancy shit is crazy, huh? The streamer dude and his mom. Okay, yeah, send me those clips. I'll react to it. What the fuck? What's this? Okay. Oh, y'all got me today, huh? Control audio over here. Okay. All right. I think I'm good. I should start TTS. If you guys want me to do TTS, I'll do it another stream. Okay. So, let me first get into this. Apparently, Charlemagne the God has now responded to my public call out of, I was very shocked that he was into fact checking. I want to be very clear. So I called out Charlemagne because he was into fact checking and crossing your T's and dotting your I's. He said that Ray Daniels reported erroneously that Jay-Z is going to be dropping an album and is done. Now, the reality of it is this. There's about 6 people that have heard Jay-Z has been working on music. About 3 have heard Jay-Z's been working on an album. Do we know the status of it? Probably not. Ray Daniels came out and says, hey, not only he's working on an album, I've heard it's done. I heard he's trying to partner with someone. Because he said that, okay, and whether he was jumping the gun or not, Charlemagne gave him donkey today. Now, here's the reality of it. To me, it was utterly ridiculous, and, you know, it was either two things. You either don't like the dude, which maybe have some other internal beef over time, or you're doing the bidding of, like, again, you know, Rock Nation. Because if someone says that Jay-Z has new music coming out, if you think that that's a situation where you could give them donkey today, that would be basically saying that you're confident that Jay-Z is retired. If it's like me, right? I've heard a few things about the Kendrick stuff, right? But if I said breaking news, what the fuck? How's this still happening? If I said breaking news, Kendrick Lamar is working on new music, and someone's like, no, you're an idiot. That's such a light news break, because if he's not working on music, is he never going to work on music? Or if I say he's going to put something out soon or in the near future, for someone to call me out on that, that would mean that, no, Kendrick has no plans to put any music out. And I guess I'm trying to, like, get back to the Jay thing, is like, I wouldn't bite on that story, but if someone said Jay-Z got an album, for you to say he doesn't have an album or he's not working on music, is almost like you're trying to confirm that he's done with music, period, which we all know he's not. We know he's not. So it's a pretty safe bet to say, like, some music sometime at some place is coming. So when I seen Charlemagne do that, I was like, okay, that was odd, but it's not really odd. Like, you know, and let me just say this before, because I could tell what's happening. But I do want to say to Charlemagne and also Rock Nation, I think a little bit of y'all think that y'all are trolling me. You're not trolling me. I get it. The jig is really up. I have no more questions for Charlemagne. There's nothing that I need to hit him up about to ask him. There's also, I'm not blinded no more because I thought this guy was like this great media guy that I looked up to, so I'm in disbelief. I now see things for what it is. I don't have any more questions. So if either Charlemagne, Rock Nation, anyone else in the mix is still playing dumb, still trying to do whatever, I don't think they're over here trolling me. I think at this point, Charlemagne or Rock Nation or whoever, they're actually doing a social test of how stupid people are. I don't need to, we're not at the point of debating. That shit's over. I know what it is. I've seen flat out proof. I don't need convincing. I don't need him to answer. I don't need his response. I don't care. At this point, What I believe is happening is that Charlemagne and Rock Nation is trying to see how dumb the people are. And when I say people, y'all are chat niggas. I do think y'all are much smarter than the average fan. But you included. They're trying to see how dumb you are. Okay? Because the clear and blatant obvious shit they're doing now is basically one of those where it's like, hey, let's see. Oh, how do I get rid of this? Let's see how much we could play in these people's face. Okay? That's it. How much could we play in these? Oh, this is what I needed to turn off. Sorry, chat. How much could we play in these people's face? So truthfully, I'm not offended by anything Rock Nation or Charlemagne does at this point. I get it. The jig is up. But you as a supporter, as a fan, unfortunately, I gotta say, this is a test. How dumb are you? So, Charlemagne decided to respond to like a clip that's like 2 weeks old. Okay? 2 weeks old. And, you know, bruv, again, like, Charlemagne's smart, but like, Charlemagne's smart if you're like Krishan Rock's son. If you're like damn near handicapped, with all due respect, Charlemagne's a genius. Other than that, we kind of look at him and like, are you fucking kidding me? Respectfully. I mean, we love Charlemagne, but like, we know Charlemagne is a guy who couldn't pronounce shit on the Breakfast Club, could barely read. We're not going to say this is the most, like, genius guy, okay? So, at this point, we just got to call a spade, and if he thinks he's being smart, we got to point out who he's being smart with. It's not me. It's not anybody who I know. It ain't Drake. He's being smart to supposedly the fans who are that dumb. So Charlemagne finally decided to respond. And honestly, it's proper timing. He went on 2 weeks, like, press run to promote the fact that he has a Hollywood star, which I'm very proud of him. But now he's back to discuss what I said like 2 weeks ago. How is this happening? I muted all this. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill all the alerts for now. So he responded to me calling out a AI website. And by the way, this is why, like, again, to me, a lot of this is a moot point. I don't need to have these discussions again. Fans or chat niggas, y'all are right. I looked up to Charlemagne too much in the way where he thought that I'm an idiot, right? Like, he thinks I'm like Chick Smooth, okay? I'm not. So you're gonna watch him literally miss the point of what I called out. What did I call out? I actually said, yo, Charlemagne played an AI or brought an AI website. He printed it out, right? He had it on his side, on the weak side right here. You can't see it, but right here. Let me make sure you can see it. Over here. And yes, he also used his phone. This was not like some random thing. I asked him in the moment. I said, what website is this from? He says inversewire.com. Okay? When I did more and asked and probed more, I said, who's the author? He says, it's Dalton Jackson. This guy don't play with Dalton. He's legit. Even in the moment, I smelt the bullshit. I didn't know it was bullshit, but it smelled funky. Okay? Now, I thought that Charlemagne would have just completely ignored it. Go do your... How does this keep happening? Chat, I've turned off every alert. Anyway. So, I basically, I hate that. That fucking sound just, like, fucks me up. Okay, let me just mute it. Okay. So, essentially, Charlemagne tells me, right, that you know, I lost my train of thought. Fuck. Anyway, the whole point was this. He claims there was a reputable site. Like, I don't even need to go over this shit no more, bro. Bro, at this point, Charlemagne's just telling y'all that he doesn't respect your IQ, bro. And at this point, like, I love Charlemagne, but, like, I just look at him a little bit different because at the end of it, I just thought that he would not. I thought that he would at least respect common sense. And I thought he would have completely ignored it. And if he completely ignored it, I would have been like, all right, his hand got caught in the cookie jar. Whatever. We're not. But he doubled down. And when he doubled down today, like, that was, like, ludicrous to me. I'm like, what? He's actually doubling. But he's not doubling down for me. He's not, because in his ultimate goal, he wants to double down and I go off on him or some shit like that. And he'd be like, yeah, Wack is kind of tripping. Like, nah, bruv. At this point, Charlemagne has done told us what he is and what he's not. At this point, it's all about the audience. Are you that dumb? And if you are that dumb, go ahead. If you're not that dumb, whatever. So I'm going to play what he said. Okay? I'm going to play what he said. But truth be told, I guess the only thing I would say to Charlemagne is this. With Charlemagne, as much as I love you and respect you, you're showing why you are of the old order in hip-hop media. And it's kind of sad to me because you've influenced me and many others. You're supposed to be not only current, but you're supposed to be in the future. The mere fact that you would even do certain things that would be playing with the basic intelligence of the audience, that they could use Google or simple just like, search function to figure out that you're lying, just tells me that you have a lack of respect for the audience in how they consume media now, and you think that the old way of how people consume media still exists. How did they consume media before? You could tell them anything on the radio and they would go for it. So the idea of like me getting upset, this wasn't me. I'm not upset at this at all. To me, I kind of watched this and I said, wow, Charlemagne he really thinks that the people who listen to him are all idiots. And, with that being said, I have really nothing to add on to what he said other than you guys know what it is. He's going to do a sleight of hand. And by the way, also, I'm not even going to get mad at what's his name? Alex. But Alex, please don't, my pet peeve. If you don't know what I said, don't speak on me. Speak on yourself. Whatever you say, I don't care about. Don't quote me. I've given a lot of people hell when they quote me and misquote me. Okay? So please, don't quote me. Just be like, I don't remember what Wack said. But don't misquote me. I've given a lot of people a lot of hell for doing that. Because when you niggas try to do y'all bullshit, I just like to be kept out the fray. So Charlemagne's going to act dumb like he doesn't know what's going on. Then what's going to happen is that he's going to get reminded, and then he's going to instantly have something on his phone that he could read from like a script. It's okay. This is the same old thing. I'm not here even. We don't got to get back into quote unquote manic land. If that's what y'all want to go with, fine. But please, Alex Media, do not speak. If you're not going to play my audio, don't speak for me. Because the idea that you try to like, oh yeah, I think he felt some type of way about the debate. No, motherfucker. Nigga, I take my licks and I give him every single day. I said Charlemagne's a liar. Just like I said Meg Thee Stallion's a liar. I think they're the same liar. People who would lie and then when confronted with their lie, they lie some more. Liars. Do I got to make that clear? Please stop quoting me, Alex. I get it. You work up there, you do whatever for Charlemagne, but I don't do dick riding competitions. So the next time when Charlemagne acts dumb, like, hey, what was said? Don't misquote me. And I've gotten at that bitch Lauren LaRosa for the same thing, and I do call her out her name frequently. And I love you. I don't want to call you out your name. But if you don't know what I've said, just play the audio. Let Act speak for himself. I don't need you to speak for me. And you shouldn't talk about me if you don't have the audio of what I've said. This idea of, oh, yeah, no, I think that's how he felt. There is no I think that's how he felt. I've said how I felt. I don't like liars. I don't like deception. I don't like people who I thought I was sitting with because of so much respect I have coming with blatant articles that was either given to them or they knew wasn't real. And then they vouched it in the interview saying it was real. So whatever way y'all want to clean this up, it's not, I'm not upset at y'all cleaning it up. Because at this point, I know what I know. Charlamagne's a liar. Just like Megan Thee Stallion, liar, straight up. You don't need to misrepresent my point. You could just say what you think's going on. And whatever, I'm going to play what he said. If anybody wants to believe it, I'm good. I can't argue with liars. I can't. But for Laura LaRosa, Alex Media, anybody else, don't ever misquote me. Please. This is not me being upset that people felt he got the best of me in a debate. It's not that at all. It's clearly me saying that you think I would sit down with Jeremy Hecht? He's a fucking liar too. He's just a bitch. If I knew Charlamagne was going to be a liar, we had a full court. Well, not we. Well, I mean, I guess I ignored it. I let Grant do what he got to do. There's a full court press on Charlamagne. I ain't got to sit down with that nigga for nothing. I didn't need that. I sat down with him because I fuck with him and that's my mans. But if he gonna sit down with me and come with a bunch of lies, I probably should have not sat with the nigga. I only sat with the nigga because of how much I respected him, and I thought at least because of the respect, he would at least come with not lies. He could be biased, but lies and fabrications is where I draw the line. So please, just in the future, and you'll hear me say this continually, Charlamagne's a liar. He lied to me. Until he admits that he took an AI website, he's a liar. Straight up and down. I don't care who loves him, who don't love him. I call a spade a spade. Charlamagne lied, and at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if I look up to him like he's the GOAT of exactly what I do. He's a fucking liar, my nigga. It's not about a debate and who won. You know what? I thought he would never address it. I thought he would never address it. Even if he did, I thought he would have said, I ain't gonna lie, Act. I had mad articles. Like, yeah, I was tripping when I said, like, it was a legit website and shit. I didn't know. But, like, on some real shit, like, I was seeing them articles everywhere. That was just the one that, like, I kind of used. But, bro, he doubled down like, we're stupid. Like, bro, if I was him and you got, again, hand in a cookie jar, you know what I would have said? Bro, Ag, you know there was real lawsuits. That article, like, shit, I fucking Googled some shit and that's what came up. Like, I didn't really know what's what. Like, yeah, I was capping about it's legitimate. I was capping about the Dalton Jackson shit. Bro, the nigga just doubled down on it like we're fucking retarded. So, again, that's why I said, now I don't have to ask Charlamagne no question. Charlamagne's a liar. Straight up. Liar. I can't believe him. Because I don't lie when obvious facts is in front of me. Like, I'm like, what? Nigga, you've been caught hand in a cookie jar. It's an AI website. It ceased to exist. We're going to talk about it. It just popped back up. You can't even just... Oh, but you're not trolling Ack at this point. You're trolling yourself. You're trolling yourself. Because I actually have no... I'm going to let him explain what he got to explain. I have no response to it because, again, when a liar shows me he's a liar lies. I don't know why a liar lies. I don't know why a liar lies. So I'm going to just play it, and if you believe it, fuck it. This was his response after the website he used to try to prove his claims that there was this big investigation, this and third, all type of stuff. Oh, Grand Wizard, blah, 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 blah. When he used that, and I said, well, where are you getting this from? Because that was my entire point. My entire point was that the only legit website that's really covered this is a website that's Wall Street Journal, but they covered Polymarket. I've never worked with Polymarket. Granted, wasn't mentioned in Polymarket thing. Drake was only mentioned because he rapped about Polymarket on Iceman, and Aiden fittingly has a deal with Polymarket, so I could see why they're talking about him. However, that doesn't go into the narrative of whatever Charlamagne was talking about. And Charlamagne said, well, if that article doesn't completely address you and Grand and Drake, well, I have another article. I said, what's the article? It says from a website named inversewire.com. I said, dog, that sounds like this is real news. I said, no, it's a reputable site. I said, huh? So who's the author? Dalton Jackson. He's the cultural curator of this. I already knew that was bullshit from then because only Charlamagne uses, I'm a cultural. Niggas don't talk like that no more. That's old. So I say that to say I have no opinion of what he does. At this point, my opinion is clear. Charlamagne to me is a liar. Fuck what, I don't need to hear what he got to say. He's a liar. Now, whatever y'all think of him, let's see how much he could fool y'all. My mind's been made up already.
That Charlamagne was using AI. What was I using AI for?
The news thing.
Let me hear it.
So nobody cares that Charlamagne the God came with an AI article to try to shift up the discussion and blatantly lie and try to just capture the goodwill of the people by trying to say someone's crazy. Now he has nothing more to say on the topic. Now he's talking about what Ray Daniels said. Fuck what Ray Daniels said. Numero uno's back here again. What about the fucking AI shit you brought up against me? Let's get back to that interview. Let's get back to that.
What AI shit is he talking about?
What's the AI?
Now, I know I said, and I don't have anything to say, but I want to play from the Brilliant Idiots clip because I want to show you, this is like media, real advanced media sleight of hand. You hear
Y'all's career.
You hear how Charlamagne sounds like oblivious, correct? Like, oh, what? What are y'all talking about? What? I don't know. Look how quick he pulls it up on his phone. That's not a Google search, my guys. Okay? It's not a Google search. This is a well-orchestrated. Okay, when I bring this up, read your excuse or your talking lines. Here we go.
Some asking idiots, gang.
Hold on, one more thing.
Hold on.
Would you like to answer
Look, see? He's already on the phone. Just check it out.
to this?
Answer to what?
Came with an AI article.
Hold on now. Stop. Hold on. What does it say? Academic. Salute the act, man. Salute the big fucking act. It says academic says nobody cares. That's
Also, I want to make it clear. I still don't have a problem with Charlamagne. I just have to let you know, and I'll let him know, I think Charlamagne's a liar. Okay? Doesn't mean I hate him. I think he's a liar. If Charlamagne, I'm giving him the same treatment I give to Meg Thee Stallion. If Charlamagne called me today and said, Ack, it's raining outside, I would put the phone down and walk outside and check it for myself. When you find out someone's a liar, you need to take that and you need to operate in the future with it. Okay? Now, of course, I could add up stuff and be like, well, he's lying for this, these and the reason. The very basic method or the basic, foundational thing is that I no longer believe Charlamagne, and I used to think Charlamagne was a uncomfortable truth guy. I always talked about when I first met him. When I walked into the room to do an interview with him, there was someone who was a former co-host of mine on college radio that brought me upstairs. I was interning for the Breakfast Club. I didn't talk to that woman for about like a year or a year and a half. When I walked up, I didn't know this woman had a problem with me. I seen her on campus. She ignored me. Okay? She ignored me. I thought she was pledging. So, like, I don't know if you know about colleges. When people are, like, trying to get in a sorority, they have to be, like, they can't speak to people. So I had said hi to her on campus. She never spoke to me. Anyway, I didn't really see her again until I go up to the Breakfast Club. She brings me upstairs to the Breakfast Club. When I hit Charlamagne, I'm there. When we're in the elevator, she doesn't really say much, but I'm like, all right, we can't be beefing like that. She just got me from downstairs. We signed in, me and my cameraman. And when we get upstairs, the first thing Charlamagne says to me is, hey, yo, Ack, what up, man? He was like, yo, what'd you do to, I think her name was Sarah, or something like that. Sasha. What'd you do to Sasha, man? She hates your guts. And I always loved Charlamagne for that because he was the uncomfortable truth guy. He couldn't let the elephant in the room just go by. He brought it up, and I felt like he would always say, in my opinion, say the thing that people didn't like or people weren't ready to talk about. I respected that about him. Charlamagne, of anybody in media, I've never associated with being a liar until now. I have to be honest. Now, after seeing how he's played this, I'm like, oh, Charlamagne is a liar. It is what it is. There's a bunch of liars I know that are liars. Meg Thee Stallion's a liar. Charlamagne's a liar. They're liars, which means you can't take them at face value. If they tell you something, just beware. They have other alternatives, other motives. They have whatever they're doing because in their way of operating is to try to mislead you with what they're saying. They're not keeping it real. And I'm going to be honest with you. Of course, it hurt me a lot for a while to even acknowledge that Charlamagne's a liar. Straight up. He's a liar. Now, I could sit here and rack my brain about how he got to be a liar. Like, why? Like, is it money? Is it audition? But fuck all that. The mere point is this. This is a very simple thing. And I'm going to always go back to when I first met him. He was telling just truths, no matter who got mad about it or who didn't like it or if it was uncomfortable. He was the elephant in the room guy. That's when I first met him back in 2013. The Charlamagne in 2026 is a liar. He is not sincere, and he'll tell you anything to mislead you. That's what I feel, and I will just back out of the conversation with that. I don't hate him. He's still the greatest, but I will let you know, if Charlamagne told me go left, I will call 5 other people and ask them if maybe going right is the right thing to do, in my opinion, currently. You guys don't have to follow me, but I treat people how they treat me. The first time, listen, it's like the first time your girl told you, oh, I was out with my girls, but you found out she was out with a bunch of niggas. What do you do with that information? Anyway, so I'll just play it. But anyway, so they get to this asking idiots part, and their intern, who's in the background on the mic, is going to read or play the story with me and Charlamagne. And Charlamagne is going to act oblivious and then immediately respond, but he's going to respond with an already pulled up thing on his phone. Check this out.
Charlamagne was using AI. What was I using AI for?
The news thing.
Let me hear it.
Cares that Charlamagne the God came with an AI article. So nobody cares that Charlamagne the God came with an AI article to try to shift up the discussion and blatantly lie and try to just capture the goodwill of the people by trying to say someone's crazy. Now he has nothing more to say on the topic. Now,
by the way, I hate to pause this, but Schultz, let me tell you this. I know you and you're really smart. Charlotte put you on, and I love how you kind of just like play dumb, like what's but I understand you can't really properly call out Charlamagne. I don't know if this has been him the whole time, but this is him now. You're not dumb. Every time I've ever done flagrant, you're super in the mix. I watch you react to this, and I could tell, and this is what, you said this to me one time about when you said it was me and Joe, when I was on Everyday Struggle. I'm watching you at the same time take heed as well. You know what it is.
He's talking about what Ray Daniels said. Fuck what Ray Daniels said. Numero uno's back here again. What about the fucking AI shit you brought up against me? Let's get back to that. Let's get back to that.
What AI shit is he talking about?
What's the AI thing?
I saw that he thought that you
Remember, what AI thing? Completely unprepared, right?
brought up AI newspaper, or not newspaper, sorry, news reports about him.
Look at Schultz. Let me tell you, one thing about Schultz. Schultz always learned from Charlamagne. He watching... Nigga, I know this shit like the back of my hand, my nigga. He watching Charlamagne to see how Charlamagne deal with it. Schultz ain't never gonna sell Charlamagne out. But trust me, if you think he's that dumb that he don't realize, watch.
AI news reports about him. Oh, yeah, they be spamming the fuck out of me with that shit. They talk about inversewire.com. It's like, Ack, you're smarter than that, my brother. Like, inversewire.com is a, what do they call it? It's called an aggregator site. Do you know what an aggregator site is? No. Well, let me tell you guys. I like teachable moments.
What if Media
immediately jumps on the phone. It's queued up.
is another one, right?
No, Media is not. Media does original stories. Aggregator site is a
you already found it. Okay.
Website that collects information, content, or product listings from many different sources and shows them all in one place. Instead of making its own original content, the site organizes data from other web pages so people can compare options easily. And common types of aggregator sites are news and articles. So there's platforms like, I think it's called TechMeme. They collect and summarize news reports from various publishers. So that's what the site inversewire.com does. And so
yo, the whole time I listened to this, I never looked at Charlamagne one time. When Charlamagne, again, I've never associated liar with Charlamagne. I'm telling you, I've looked up to this guy. I thought he was the guy who would tell the truth even if it didn't serve him. I'm honest. I looked at Schultz. I look at Schultz because Schultz is watching Charlamagne play the game. Remember, I told you that. He's watching Charla play the game. So the whole time I'm looking at Schultz, let me tell you this. Schultz is, he's pretty smart. He knows what's going on. Just watch him.
The article that I was citing to academics was originally published on theage.com. And it was also published on the Sydney Morning Herald. And those sites, at least theage.com is for sure. Theage.com is behind the paywall. So I think inversewire.com takes stories that are from behind paywalls and puts them up. Public. And I saw Ack saying how the site was taken down. That's probably why it was taken fucking down. You know what I'm saying?
The reputable site got taken down because it was doing illegal shit. Yeah, let me tell you this. When Rock Nation sends out their memos, I don't know if it's Wayne already read the quiet part out loud. We saw that. But who came up with this script?
If you taking paid content, from another site and putting it up on your site, then that's probably one of the reasons they would take it down. But what is he trying to say, that the article's not real?
Yeah.
That's the sleight of hand. So we just went from you saying that the site was reputable and the journalist was reputable to now you claiming it's an aggregator site, but it aggregates from places that have a paywall. And now you're asking, wait, is he saying that? Is he saying that? What he says?
Then that's probably one of the reasons they would take it down. But what is he trying to say, that the article's not real?
Yeah.
Well, what?
That's what the claim. The claim is that I think Rock Nation made some fake article, and they're the ones that are pumping this whole situation.
It's on the Sydney Morning. Ack knows this. I've sent Ack these articles before. It's on the Sydney Morning Herald. The rapper, the crypto billionaire, and the Instagram mystery man That was the Sydney Morning Herald. The Age.com. Hold on, the Age.com. You've seen that article.
I see quite.
Look at Schultz. When I look at Schultz, I realize I'm like, Schultz, let me tell you this, man. Just look at Schultz the entire time. I told you, I haven't even looked at Charlamagne. Ever since I watched this, I looked at Schultz. Because I always got to see the dishonest people in the room. It matters to me. It really does matter to me. When I have to label someone as a liar, a liar doesn't mean that you always, it's not because you always tell the truth. Because I've probably said stuff in my career or my life that I actually thought was true, but it wasn't true. And maybe my belief or maybe what I saw, but when corrected with actual facts, when actually seeing more information, I usually be like, oh shit, I got that wrong. A liar. Listen, a liar and a thief are the two worst things. You almost got to respect a killer more than them. You know why? A liar and a thief, you don't even know who they are. Okay? Especially a liar. A liar is going to, when confronted about their lies, they lie more. Do you get what I'm saying? They continue to make up lies rather than just saying, nah, I was fucking with you. Nah, I was trolling. I was fucking with you. You realize that he could have just said, nah, I was trolling. Like, nah, that's the first website I seen. I didn't really know too much about it. I didn't know if it was reputable. You know, that would have been an easy response. Man, yeah, I was kind of capping. Like, that was the first website I pulled when I Googled it. Like, I didn't know if it was reputable or not. I was trolling about that, but shit, it kind of did bring up some shit. Bro, he's doubling down. Oh, no, it's an aggregator website. It's a this, it's a that. Watch Schultz.
Quite a few articles, actually. But
Now, hold on. Let me see. TheAge.com, because I'm not talking about this shit no more, man. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, hold on. TheAge.com, the headline for that article was, what the fuck? The rapper, the crypto billionaire, the Instagram. Yeah, it's the same story. TheAge.com and the Sydney Morning Herald both posted that story. It's up on their sites right now.
It's a sleight of hand. Again, I could tell you what those articles are about. Those articles is a profile basically of Stake and the owner, which is Ed Craven. The website that he used, which is an AI website, does not even mention Ed Craven. It mentions Grand Wizard and then tries to connect it to Botan, this and third. This, what he's talking about is an entire profile of an Australian resident, which is Ed Craven, who owns Stake. And they're saying, look how this person has dominated in gambling, and they're linked to Drake. That's what that's what that article. But I don't even want to respond to this because it disrespects everybody's intelligence.
Matter of fact, put them in the put them on the screen.
I got you.
Put them on the screen.
But yeah, man, just give Wack a hug, bro.
That's my guy.
Yeah, come on, guys. Be friends again. Everybody be friends.
And shout out to Schultz. I think he's also in a tough position. Schultz, I love you. I love Charlamagne too. Schultz, if I could speak to, I can't speak to Charlamagne's a liar. I just can't, like, once I've seen, until Charlamagne admits his lie, like, there's no need to talk to him. He's doubling and tripling down on a lie. When you can't have a real sincere conversation with a liar. So I would say this to Schultz. There isn't like an issue. I think people, like even Joe, thought that there's not an issue with me and Charlamagne. I, for the life of me, can't understand, right? Like in my simple mind, I said, oh, I think you're probably sticking up for Rock Nation. I don't have a problem with you. If you think Grant or whoever is getting at you, that will be all eviscerated. Just get out the way. I know who I'm going against. I'm going against those people. You're not those people, I think. And as soon as we said that, he kept going more, and then we find out he's with those people. That's the ironic part. But in reality, I hear Schultz say, like, let's be friends again. I mean, I don't have an issue with Charlemagne. To me, I'm actually even confused why he's like doubling and tripling down on lies. It just sounds crazy to me. Your hand's caught in a cookie jar. Bro, you're promoting you getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Rather than come back and address this and lie again, why not just like, yeah, we might be like, yeah, remember Charlemagne ain't talk about this again? That's what I was saying. Say, yeah, he ain't gonna talk about it again. Don't talk about it again and lie again. So, for me, I'm just kind of like confused why the lies continue. I just don't know. But, I don't need clarification on the lies. Before I thought that me and him could have let's have a powwow and kind of like get to it. But at this point, I kind of look at Charlemagne like he's Meg Thee Stallion. He's a liar. And that's kind of unfortunate because I've never looked at him like that. But now when I hear him say something, I got to think about him like that. If Meg Thee Stallion, I said it in the deposition, if Meg Thee Stallion told me, yo, it's raining outside, I would say, hold up. Let me walk outside and let me see if I need an umbrella. Unfortunately, that's just how I look at Charlemagne the God these days. I don't think he's believable because these lies that don't even seem self-serving. Again, he could have just literally said, oh, shit, I made a mistake. Oh, shit, that shit got deleted. Oh, fuck. Damn, nigga, I thought it was a real website. All right, my bad. Like, I might have, like, vouched it too much saying it was reputable or whatever. Okay, that's my bad. But, like, there are X, Y, and Z. Bro, he's tripling down, which means that he's not trying to affect me. He's now playing with the audience. And I'm not going to lie. I know the chat niggas are not going to be, but I'm affected by this. But when I look on Twitter, there's a lot of stupid niggas on Twitter. There's a few people's audience I see kind of like, not necessarily smart, but they'll do some digging. But the majority of people on Twitter are pretty stupid. So I can't knock it.
Friend, who's not friend? We just sat down and had a 3-hour conversation.
Be friends, everybody. Be friends.
When I heard that just now, I thought that was AI. I didn't know that was Zach really talking. I didn't know that was Zach really talking. Like that article I read, the act is real. It's on the Sydney Morning Herald. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you, I'll do you one better. I'll tell you who wrote the article.
I don't even think you need.
That article that you read to me was not on the Sydney whatever. You read to me from an AI website, Charlemagne.
Need to do that.
No, I want to.
Like they
Kishore, Napier.
Like, this is how the hubris of these guys. Just look at even Schultz's face. Like, he's kind of looking like, yo, bro, dude, are you really, like, let me tell you, one thing I do like about Schultz, I think he's smart and he's an incredible comedian. But I've watched him do what Charlemagne couldn't do. I watched Schultz sit there with Trump and really agree with a lot of Trump talking points. And Trump got elected. And essentially, after that happened, he came back, even though people bashed him like hell, he said, you know what? I think I might have made a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. And I watched him take the ego hit of admitting that maybe he didn't do something right. And I'm watching how he's looking at Charlemagne, who basically literally got called out and caught by reading a website that's completely AI. And rather saying, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I looked at it, I thought it was legit, my bad. He's watching him double down. Again, just look at this web. Like, we actually, I mean, I could pull up the fake article he that was made by AI that he read, but I want to read you what he's saying. Look, on New Year's Eve, a bombshell lawsuit filed in Virginia at stake, cryptocurrency casino co-founded in Australia by 30-year-old billionaire Ed Craven has been using a scheme to artificially inflate Also named in this suit was George who acted as a facilitator. But despite one degree of separation from the celebrity, almost no trace of George's online life exists. I went down a rabbit hole looking for him and encountered a bizarre psychic-esque tale involving the world biggest rap beef, da 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 da. That's not what he read. It's not what he read. And if I looked at this article, by the way, it's a profile of Ed Craven and Steak. Because Ed Craven lives in Australia. Anyway.
Ash Rahman. That's who wrote the article.
And by the way, even if the website was, or this article is completely legit, that's not what he read from. He didn't say Kishore. He said Dalton Jackson. He said Dalton Jackson. You know why he said Dalton Jackson? Because this is what he's now quoting is a Australian website that's talking about Australian residents. Australian residents being talked about in Australian media. But we wouldn't care because we're not in Australia. So what he did was he used Dalton Jackson to make it seem like it was up to the par with the Wall Street Journal that cover U.S.-based story. Bro, I don't even need to like respond to this, bro. Like this is
cool on the Sydney Morning Herald. I don't know anything else. The Sydney Morning Herald and the age.com. So that's where it was originally published. Inversewire.com took it from there and posted it. I don't. Hey, I can't wait to see how you spin this one. I love it. I like hearing Ack is entertaining to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to see because is he trying to say that the article's not real?
It seems that way, but my thing is
that's not what I said, brother. And by the way, well, actually, no, the site isn't real. It's an AI website. The articles aren't really put out by a legit author.
He's just upset by how the discussion went, I think.
Please stop that. Yo, at the end of the day, and this is where I gotta pop my shit, my nigga, I'm the biggest voice that all these kids and everybody's listening to, my nigga. I don't care if Charlemagne won a debate or not, my nigga. That shit doesn't matter to me. I care that Charlemagne, a nigga who I looked up to, lied to my face for no fucking reason. It's not that like everybody who likes me loves Charlemagne. That's not what happened. The nigga just fucking lied to me for Desiree Perez and Jay-Z, my nigga. That's why I'm like, wow. So you're telling me a guy that I looked up to that I used to call and ask for every personal, like he's told me personal things about his career. I've told him personal things. If that nigga could come to me with a lie for content, nigga, like, that's my point. It's not about this discussion. Charlemagne's one of the best ever. Like, yo, if people say I lost the debate to him, who gives a fuck? It's not like I lost to Rory. What the fuck? Nigga, I just can't believe a nigga who I looked up to would lie like this. That's the thing that it doesn't even hurt me at this point. It just made me realize, and I'm going to be honest with you because y'all know how I get. Until the end of time, just like with Meg Thee Stallion. When I hear Meg Thee Stallion, I think liar. When I hear Charlemagne the God, I think liar. I'm sorry. I can't understand someone who would be this disingenuous and would lie like this. That's it. So if you know, for Alex or whoever who needs to hear this, if it makes y'all feel better, okay, I lost the debate to Charlemagne. I don't care, nigga. I'm Big Ack, nigga. The fuck? Nigga, I'm still Big Ack, nigga. LeBron done lost the fucking championship. I don't care. The fact is this. After that shit, win, lose, or draw, that nigga's a liar. I wanted to shake hands and be cool and friends with the nigga again. That nigga's a fucking liar. That's it. I don't know why y'all think like my ego is so big, nigga. I battled versus Joe Budden every day on a fucking debate show. You don't think at some point I'm like, you know what? Joe's cooking right there. And I'm like, oh, I was cooking there. Do you think my ego really like precludes me from actually just actually saying, okay, it doesn't. Me personally, just realize when a nigga is a liar, I can't fuck with him. Straight up. I can't fuck with a nigga who just gonna call me. You gonna call me with lies. You gonna get on camera with me with lies. And here's the thing. Everybody who said this about me be like, yo, Ack, you too blind about whatever. Y'all were exactly right. Because, nigga, I ate every lie up for years until this was the only crystal clear moment where I'm like, Charlamagne ain't keeping it 100. And by the way, for anybody who fuck with me, like, nigga, that's why I told you I don't look up to no media personality. Any of these younger, upcoming media people who probably say, oh, Ack's our GOAT, nigga, don't look up to me, because if I lie to you like this, nigga, I shouldn't be a GOAT. Nigga, that is not cool. This is not some shit where I think you can hang your hat on. So give Charlamagne the debate. If that's what y'all want, give him the debate. Just call him a liar afterwards. I don't care. And that's how I honestly took it, because I'm like, to this day, I'm like, damn, why are you still tripling down on this shit? It's just kind of crazy. Bro, he could still have the debate and be like, yo, nah, Ack, I fucked up on this. This nigga doubling, tripling down, and making up more lies. Aggregator site? Come on, bruv. Like, my nigga, like, out of respect for me, and you know that you say you fuck with me the way you do, you'll be like, oh, nah, Ack, I kind of got that wrong. But my sentiment still stands. Our convo still stands. I'm not over here saying the whole that's what I was telling Alex, don't speak for me, bro. Because I'm not trying to, this is in no way, shape, or form me trying to get some backdoor win. I don't give a fuck about the debate, nigga. Like, I could debate anybody I want. And also, you winning it's like Kendrick winning a rap battle, nigga. Drake's still the biggest, nigga. The fuck? Who people care about, Drake or Kendrick, nigga? Drake, nigga, the fuck is you talking about? So I don't, like, my ego is not that. I'm just looking at it and be like, damn, my man's really going to just cap it like that the whole time? Nigga, we could give you the debate. But like, nigga, are you just going to just lie to the person you say is your man's? You just going to, like, just be dishonest? You just going to, like, send niggas off? You're going to make more lies up? Bro, you're a fucked up nigga for that. You're a liar. And nigga, that's exactly what I thought about Meg Thee Stallion. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I took away from this. I'm like, damn. Nigga, I gotta like really go back over everything Charlamagne ever told me in life. Cause I never expect a nigga to be lying like this. I expect a nigga. Bro, I'm telling you, if the nigga was just like, yo, I swear, if he was just like, yo, Ack, I ain't gonna lie, I thought that shit was real, gang. Like, now I was seeing some shit like, nigga, the first article that came up when I Googled Grand Wizard and lawsuit, I ran with that and shit, nigga, like, when you asked me if it was whatever, like, yeah, I kind of wilded out. I doubled down like it was legit, but I ain't know. Now that you see the shit AI, now I know. That shit wasn't whatever, but you know there's some lawsuits I was around. You know what I would have said? Honest mistake. The nigga is doubling and tripling down, bro. This is just straight up a liar, bro. I can't fuck with it. I just can't. I'd rather you tell me the truth than I don't like the truth, or you tell me the truth and I'm like, this is some lying ass shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I don't think like at this point Charlamagne trying to troll me or fool me. I think he trying to play with y'all. He trying to see how stupid you niggas is. Because he don't need to be on Brilliant Idiots doing this. Listen, I call niggas out. Charlamagne, I think you're a liar. That's it. Point blank, period. If Charlamagne tell me, yo, let's vote for Democrats, he's a liar, we should probably go for I'm sorry. That's how I feel based on how you've acted. You don't need to prove nothing more to me. I think you're a liar. Okay? So now, if he speaks on this or even whatever, now I'm thinking he's just playing in y'all face because, like, y'all dumb. Like, I'm not dumb. When y'all ask me, right now, word association, what comes to your mind? Charlamagne the God. Liar. GOAT. Liar and a GOAT. Like, he's the GOAT liar. I'm going to still call him the GOAT, but you're a liar. Fuck it. You're a liar.
Because he's still trying to prove points from the discussion.
Here's the thing.
Just give him a hug, Charlotte.
As I told Ack.
Give him a hug, Charlotte.
As I told Ack, I don't know if these allegations in this article are true. But the article is real. Mm-hmm. It's on the Sydney Morning Herald.
The article is not real. You should have quoted the Sydney. You should have quoted that Sydney newspaper. You didn't. You quoted Inverse Wire because it was written in a certain way. You see that sleight of hand? He's like, oh, but the article's real. The website ceased to exist. Anyway, let him finish.
And it's in theage.com. That's where it was originally published. Once again, Inverse Wire is an aggregator site, and they take articles from other...
Yo, and in every aggregator site, I used to have an aggregator site called latenightcreep.com. Facts. Nigga, this is when I was in college. An aggregator site, it links to the original website. It links to the original article. Yo, Charlamagne, brother, I'm going to be honest with you. My nigga, like, I never looked at you as a scholar, but nigga, you coming off mad dumb right here, my nigga. Like, yo, when you saying shit like aggregator website, nigga, I had an aggregator website, nigga. Are you fucking stupid, dummy? Like, are you crazy? Nigga, I had an aggregator website. Are you crazy? Like, you can't say that type of shit. Like, you can fool niggas in the chat. You fool them niggas. You fool niggas on Twitter. Nigga, I had a... Everybody knows, like, my come up, nigga, I was working at a computer lab at Rutgers University, nigga. I had something called latenightcreep.com, and I figured out how to code it. I bought some shit from WordPress, and I put all the hottest blogs that would just feed there because I didn't have a staff that could update it with news, and I was trying to be a news guy. Nigga, all it did was it would basically link back to exactly where, it would have the headlines on my site, but it would link back to exactly where the articles are coming from. Bro, Charlamagne, you went to a site that literally rewrites articles. They publish 90 articles in a day. That's what we talking about. You over here not trying to tell the truth. Bro, I don't even know why I'm even going back and forth with it, because you know what it is? I actually do believe, I'm going to tell you why, like, I don't even want to give too much energy to it. Okay, so you're hearing the most pathetic excuse right here. Like, Charlamagne actually believes we're dumb. Like, you could tell Charlamagne just got a computer 2 years ago. It's no way he's telling us what aggregator is in this and third. My nigga, first of all, you told my aggregator website, nigga, like, I have an Instagram page that's an aggregator page. We get videos from other people on other sources. World Star is an aggregator page. So you talking this dumb shit is like, yo, bro, who do you think you sound smart to? But I know who you sound smart to. Them dumbass niggas who still listen to the Breakfast Club, who can't even fucking figure out to listen to y'all niggas on Netflix. You sound smart to them. Them dumbass niggas who listen to the Breakfast Club still, who can't, they'll be like, oh, how do we get to Netflix? Oh, I'm on Netflix, but where's the podcast? Those niggas you sound smart to. Nigga, you sound retarded to me, nigga. You sound like Floyd, who can't basically read a sentence when y'all recorded him and put his shit out. You sound stupid to me. That's a fact. Nigga, I'm listening to you, I'm like, nigga, you think he's saying aggregator? That's making me, like, bruv, come on, bruv. You gotta be talking to a stupid nigga to even listen to some shit like this, bruh. Yo, gun to his head. If Charlamagne spell aggregate, I might give $1 million. Yo, bro, come on, stop it, bro. Charlamagne got no idea what's going on. Nigga reading a script. Gotta keep it a bean.
Other places and republish.
So they just ripped it off, basically.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's when they're an aggregator site.
Got it.
Just look at Schultz, man. Just look at yo, Schultz is kind of looking at this thing like, yo, bro, all right, man, fuck it. Yeah. And I get it. Because listen, Schultz, this was my mentor. This is a nigga who put you on. Nigga, I know you looking at him like, damn, like, why is this all that? It's not even that deep. But fuck it.
I don't know what you want to say.
Yo, just look at Schultz, bruv. Just look at Schultz. That's all you need to do. Look at Schultz.
Idiots.
Let's do it. I gotta run through this ADR.
Okay. Anyway. Last thing last. Inverse Wire is back up. Ironic, huh? Oh, look at this. Oh my God, I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done. Yo, this is why I say, yo, I think Charlotte and Rock Nation is trying to troll me. But like in reality, bro, like I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I don't even got nothing to say to y'all. This is, for me, I'm just watching how stupid the audience is. And I ain't gonna lie, this, you know, Charlamagne said teachable moment. This might be a teachable moment, honestly, for me. Because I've always treated my audience like they're of higher IQ. They're curious for more information. But if not my audience, but if the masses believe this, I might have to start playing. So anyway, Inverse Wire is back. They said they try to shut us down. For a minute, the wire went quiet. Some people thought we were gone. Some people hope we were going wrong. Inverse Wire is back, louder, sharper, and somehow even more disrespectful. To everyone who kept checking the site, sharing the story, sending a screenshot, defending the wire, laughing with us, arguing with us, and keeping the name alive. Oh my, it says, thank you. We couldn't have brought this back without you. And to everybody else, we missed you. The wire is live again. Let's click enter the wire. Look. Ah! By the way, they sent me a screenshot of this before today, like a couple hours ago. This wasn't a headline. You know what the headline was? Hold on. Oh my God. Nah. Oh, there was another headline about me and Drake or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Oh my God. They've switched the headline. DJ Academics is hip hop's worst leader and the perfect. Look, Dalton Jackson. DJ Academics is one of the most powerful people in hip hop. That's precisely the problem, because leadership isn't something you get to opt out once millions of people start watching. You don't get to say I'm just entertaining people. You don't get to say I'm just a blogger. You don't get to hide behind views. At some point, reach becomes influence. Influence becomes responsibility. And by that, Academics might be the worst major league. Look, not because he's unsuccessful. He's enormously successful, but not because he's stupid. He's clearly... I love this. Charlemagne, this will be a test, and I know you and Rot Nation or whatever, y'all clearly running this. If people believe this, remember, I'm going to use a Kendrick line. Oh, it's the last line of Euphoria. What's that last line? If you take it there, I'm taking it further. That's all I'll say. I love this. I am in love with this. I even got to quote Kendrick. If y'all take it there, I'm taking it further. Because if people will believe this, y'all better buckle up. Y'all better buckle up, okay? Anyway. They tried. Oh, man. Yeah, the discussion, like, even seeing this, I would like to have. I wanted to like join one of these like think spaces, because there's a bunch of people I see like in hip hop that they try to like rationalize a lot of things, and they try to like, kind of battle with ideas. But I think this is the great way to know the stupid niggas in hip hop. You always just flat out want to know the retards. And this is where we would find them. But am I mad at this? Nah, man. Yo, Charlemagne. Okay. Yeah, y'all should read all this stuff and let me know what you think. This is pretty ironic. Oh, wow. Okay. This is it's hilarious. Look at this. Look how they wrote the article. They wrote the article like a haiku. Joe Budden is certain no morality professor. His history is complicated too. But look at the product today. Build structure, schedule, a cast. Look, what if the next generation copies me? Yeah, I'll tell y'all that, and I'll just leave with that. Unfortunately, y'all gonna have to deal with me, or y'all gonna have to deal with my descendants. I can say this confidently. When it comes to hip hop media, there's a lot more kids out there and young people and creators out there that want to be me than Charlemagne. At the end of the day, I'm sorry to say, and any of y'all, to be quite frank. So, you know, if y'all think that I'm maybe the cancer to the structure, well, listen, man, you have a lot of tumors to cut out because there's a lot of people coming afterwards. And I'm very happy for them. Anyway, we'll just ignore them. This is hilarious. Was there any other article posted? Just that? That was a good troll. That was a good troll, huh? Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. So this was the... Here we go. Let's keep it going. Okay, so we have one article, the August 22nd. Let's see if there was another articles. Oh, look at this. Top 10 voices in hip-hop media ranked by more than clicks. Yo, August 22nd. Let's watch. Yo, my nigga just created his own complex, bro. Like, this is crazy, bro. Yo. Yo. Yo, bro, I ain't gonna cap with you. I'm kind of realizing, chat. Yo, Complex gave me number one. Well, everybody be calling me on the sneak like, nah, congrats. That shit be hurting they soul. I don't care. I see y'all niggas on Forbes. I'm good. Like, I'm not tripping on it. What the fuck? They got a website that's re-ranking the media list? Bet. Let's see what they say. Charlemagne's number one. He gets number one because very few people have remained relevant while continuing to evolve. That's harder. They're talking about evolving. He grew. Yo, this is ill. Joe number two. Okay. Who's number three? Okay. All right. Wait, what about number five? Okay. This is amazing, bro. This is good. Holy shit. All right. Wait. Who wrote this article? You gotta find this article. Oh, Mr. Dalton Jackson. Chad, nah, this is ill. I can't even lie, bro. This is kind of ill. Brilliant. Yo, I'm done. Yo, Charlemagne, it's no way you got 200 million to have like a fucking AI website stroke your ego, bro. It's good, bro. Yo, Charlotte, you got 200 mil already, bro. It's no fucking way you're reputable. Look, nigga, it has Charlemagne with muscles carrying Andrew Schultz and the whole... Yo, Charlotte, you got it, bro. You got it. Like, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Like, it'll be the first time. Yeah, I do not have 200 million. That is not my thing. I do not have it. I'm pretty good though, but I don't have that. Anyway, how does Charlemagne got 200 million and he's rocking with this AI website just clearly meant to inflate his ego? They have re-ranked hip-hop media, guys, and put him number one. They're now doing an article about brilliant idiots. Nigga, half the time Schultz ain't even there. Nigga, Schultz is filming movies on tour. Nigga, we're stuck with like Lauren LaRosa. Nigga, what the fuck she gonna do? Hey, we called over for a comment. No fucking way. The race is over. Charlemagne is the number one. Rock Nation is the greatest organization hip hop ever built. Hove became. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Yo, this is a very credible site right here, bro. Holy shit. Let's see if we can find any more articles he wrote. Yeah, this is a pro Rock Nation website. 50 Cent is 50 years old. Why is everything still beef? Let's read. During a conversation, he was asked if he still had another album in him. His answer was basically that hip hop is connected to youth culture. He's not trying to be in the way, and that nobody's supposed to be the hottest rapper at 60. Chat, you know that was a clear dig at Jay-Z, right? Did y'all see that? Where 50 said, you're not supposed to be the hottest rapper at 60? Hold on. This is ill. I've never thought. This is crazy. It's him and Ebro, I think, after the verses. Listen to this. Here we go.
You being a songwriter, we was celebrating 50.
Okay.
Yeah, yo, say something.
Hold on.
Back if you can get him in this motherfucker.
You see?
No. I gotta play the joint. There's a clip.
Call me back if you can get him in this. But your fucking numbers don't support it.
Oh, man.
It's so much of a landslide. Loyalties with me and we get into something.
The real report.
No. It was something about album. Where is it at? They asked him if he had another album in him or something. No, this is insane.
Serious.
Y'all could go. I come, and then it's
we was celebrating. Give it up for G. Yo.
Am I tripping?
Give it up for G.
Who was coming and didn't get a
I like how she changed it.
Nah, I can't find it.
Giving us music as themes and intro.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be in the way. See, look, hip-hop culture is connected to youth culture. You are not supposed to be the hottest in nothing at 60. Fuck that, man. You can still do your shit. Like,
He's clearly, you know who he's getting at. You know who he's getting at. The guy who they're claiming doesn't have an album coming out, but no, this is why.
you still sing, and that's love music. It don't never.
Yo, the shit said Rock Nation is the greatest organization hip hop ever built, and Hove became the infrastructure. Now they're attacking 50. Oh, this was the one I saw earlier. Academics has a Drake problem, and it's bigger than being a fan. What? Look how many articles they wrote today. So it's so they disappeared for a month, right? July 20th they disappeared, and they came back and they said Academics has a Drake problem. So the first article, I have a Drake problem. Then 50 is 50 years old. Why is everything still beef? Then top 10 voices in hip hop media, ranked by more than just clicks. It's Charlemagne. I don't know what this is. Race is over. Charlemagne is number one. Okay. DJ Academics is the worst leader and the perfect example of what not to become. Okay. Brilliant Idiots Pocket. Yo, bro. Bruv, y'all got it, bruv. Bruv, y'all got it. No, that is crazy. Yo, I'm almost like, bruv, I'm like almost, even though I think Charlemagne is in fact a liar, I'm almost in disbelief so much. I'm actually thinking Charlemagne's gonna be like, yo, Ack, I don't know who's behind the website, but his website's bugged out now. Like they're posting clear Rock Nation propaganda, and I think they're doing that to troll. But you know what I think is gonna happen? Yo, Charlemagne said this was a aggregator website. Who on planet Earth, besides maybe Taylor and motherfucking Alex Media, is calling Brilliant Idiots the #1 podcast of anything? Are you dumb? Nigga, Brilliant Idiots not even the #1 podcast one of the hosts is on. Flagrant is still better than that. Nah, this is insane, bruv. This is insane. It literally says AI right here. It just says AI. Y'all got it, man. Did I play this whole thing already? I think I did. That's insane, chat. That's insane. Okay, listen to the Spider Loc. He's talking about the game. The game just dropped his album, got Drake on a song, and everybody in Compton supposedly is mad. Check out Spider Loc.
I think Game been around long enough where, I mean, he told me long time ago in regards to G-Unit that, it was cool when he figured out it was just business. For him to have lived so long and been around so long, certain shit and seen so much, I couldn't imagine, or I can't understand for the life of me why he would be making these type of public speeches. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not here to say that. It's just a different approach to life than I personally have. You dig a lie? That's the best I can say it, respectfully. But it was sent to me by a loved one, so it must be of some interest or importance, relevance, or it must be some irony involved, or I believe it's current. Because he did have an afro, so I believe it's current. We just gonna check it out and see what Game talking about. He's been known to have a gripe or two. You dig a lot? Oh my blah blah blah.
Hey, look, I caught phase with my own homies to take them on tour, but I can't seem to get in touch with Black Sam to holler at him though. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I put Kendrick on his first mixtape. I took Kendrick on tour. I show Kendrick nothing but love. But I can't get on the phone with nigga. I ain't gonna call a nigga every day. I ain't no hoe. I'ma just let you know that it ain't no static, so you hear it from my voice, so niggas ain't between us. Top dog, I can call on the phone. I can call niggas. And everybody know that I ain't holding my tongue for nobody. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
It's crazy because
Okay, all right. We're gonna get to the game stuff. But in getting to game, did y'all see what TDE Mac Wop said? You know? TDE Mac Wop. You know what the funny thing is? We don't even know who this nigga is. And he, like, clearly, he definitely knows Kendrick. I'm not saying he doesn't know Kendrick. But at this point, he's disrespecting so much. He's disrespecting Game so much that you almost got to feel like he's speaking for Kendrick.
So now let's see, man. I'm hearing Game dissing a homie. Hey, Game, you already know what time it is, bro. You better stop it. You better stop it, bro. Because our Compton and your Compton not the same Compton. You know that. You get what I'm saying? So relax with all that. If you trying to play with the homie name, Don't do that. We both know not to. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? You not him, bro. Straight up. You not him. Yeah, no, that's a fact. Game, you not him, bro. You know that. We all know that. So chill out. If you playing with the homie. Straight like that. He already. What's his Compton? Not ours. Game is a respect. Respect the game, bro. Respect the game, but his Compton not our Compton, man. He ain't the Compton like real Compton is, bro.
Damn, why do they always act like Game is just a fake ass nigga?
That's how I feel right now. If you gonna bash my, I gotta get at you like that. I gotta get at you like that. Like, honestly, your Compton not like where we come from in Compton, bro. You wasn't in the field like that. Stop acting like that. You an actor, fool.
Oh, shit. So Mac Wop is saying the Game is an actor.
Straight up. Like, stop playing games about it. Because we keeping the city at ease with you right now. Stop playing.
Wow.
If you play with...
Oh, wow. A lot of people say he spoke about T.I. What the fuck is going on with T.I.? Is there something I should see about T.I.? Anyway, I seen Smack from back on Fig. He reacts. Listen to this shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, these niggas love disrespecting the game.
Game, homie, like that. Cause now Game know you don't like him.
Oh, he probably ain't seen that clip yet though.
Oh, he gonna see it. He gonna see the clip, homie.
Yeah.
Oh, he gonna see that clip,
What's
bro.
up, gang? What's up, twin?
He gonna know you don't like him, homie. That shit ain't cool, bro.
What's up, twin?
Yeah, he gonna know you don't like him. Come on, bro. We was all in here. Shout out to my boy Game, man, because he released his new song, man. He gave it to us to, you know what I'm saying, drop on back on Fig. Gave it to Academics to drop. Yeah. He texted to me. He texted to me.
Text him right now and tell him I said what's up.
Nah, he don't fuck with you.
Tell him I said what's up.
He said he don't fuck with you. He don't mess with you, homie.
He fuck with me though. He know I'm just fucking.
Nah, he don't mess with you, bro.
Why? I ain't did nothing.
You like his new song?
Huh?
Do you like his new song?
I heard it. What's up, twin?
Do you like his new song?
No, I don't.
Why you don't like his song?
Because I think it's some sneak dissing going on.
You think
Niggas
it's
asked
sneak
me to
dissing?
choose sides. I chose death, whatever. I chose to kill, whatever. What did that supposed to mean? Can we break it down? Let's get to that.
So automatically you gonna think it's dissing?
Hey, everybody else do. And then you do it like, okay, this is what I don't want. Fuck all that bitch.
What side you gonna side with? They gonna choose homicide.
Yeah, but fuck all that, my nigga. I know what niggas are trying to do, and this is just my opinion. I don't give a fuck if a nigga don't like me or don't like me or fuck with me or don't. Shout out to Game, though. But nigga, you're not finna get a Kendrick reaction. That's all niggas want is a dot reaction. Bruh, I talked.
If he wanted a dot reaction, he would just diss dot.
Nah, niggas ain't that stupid.
He would just diss dot.
Hey, Smack. I know you might not be the sharpest knife in the drawer, but by saying niggas ain't gonna get a reaction out of Dot, but then your next line is saying you talk to Dot, it's very safe for us to assume that your demeanor and what you're saying was probably his reaction. We got the reaction by you saying we ain't gonna get the reaction. If we weren't gonna get, that's like me saying, y'all niggas ain't gonna get no reaction out of Drake, but yeah, I talked to Drake, and fuck y'all niggas, man. Don't you think people would be like, yeah, Drake probably thinks fuck y'all niggas? Duh. So the point is this. Chat, is abundantly clear at this point that when it comes to the game and when it comes to Kendrick Lamar, Kendrick is not too fond of the game association with Drake, and probably not too fond of the game overall. The game is trying to play it like, trying to play the politics and not really like go too crazy. He dropped a song with Drake. To me, he kind of popped some shit on there, but he didn't really go over the line where it's like complete beef. It would take Kendrick to set it off to make it complete beef. And I think Kendrick has told his homies, fuck this nigga, I'm not going to respond to him at all. So again, it's one of those situations where, number one, hip-hop fans will never hold Kendrick to the fire and be like, oh, nah, like, you need to respond. Kendrick is, in a smart way, not going to respond. And pretty much, we're just going to watch this kind of fizzle out, even though most people feel like Kendrick plays by different rules than everybody else has to.
If he wanted a Dot reaction, he'll just keep going at him.
I talked to Dot. Niggas ain't doing no reactions or none of that, man. So niggas ain't getting no clip. Yeah, man.
They said Dot finna be in the studio with
Dot been in the studio.
He said he been in the studio with Gang. That's what Wack said.
He said what?
He finna be in the studio with Gang.
You believe that?
I mean,
do you believe that?
Yep, I believe Wack.
Yeah, okay.
I believe Wack. When he said they finna be in the studio together.
When you gonna be in the studio?
I'm finna let you know, 3 days. Hold on, let's watch this shit, homie.
Wack.
Yeah.
Wack, one question. If there is a class trip to Compton, could I come and be in the video? Please. Is it possible that this could be shot in Compton? I don't know. Can I be in the video?
You know what? Hey, listen.
I'm getting some red dickies. That's what the chat said.
Hey, it's so far out there in the water. The only place he could shoot it is in Compton.
Oh, shit.
Because if he shoot it anywhere outside of that, you got to remember, when Drake came to Compton to shoot 100 back in 2015, it was just nigga bringing Drake to Compton. That's all it was. It wasn't like no malice. Now it's kind of like it's a different thing because it's like what niggas is saying what they was mad about. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So
it don't look like he's sparing nobody feelings though. But it don't seem like he kicking off beef either. It seems like if niggas gonna be mad, niggas gonna be mad. But he's just doing him.
He always been like that though. When has he not been like that? Nigga, if you mad about it, you're gonna be mad about it. I don't give a fuck.
Wack, one question. If there is a class trip to Compton,
you talking about you gonna be a
Academics trying to come to Compton too, so everybody invited.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Everybody invited to Compton, y'all.
Hat on and you go.
Everybody invited to Compton now,
man. Put your hat on and go be a groupie and go be in the video so you can cut that water off, nigga.
You hot now, huh?
No.
He hot, Chad.
Hey, listen, I wanted to just pull up and do what exactly niggas did in the Not Like Us video. I ain't hear nobody call nobody a groupie in that video. Was DeRozan a groupie? Was Russell Westbrook a groupie? No, so I want to show up to Compton and be up in the game's video. What's the problem?
It's all good. Be hot. They said Gang was dissing Dre. Dot, and he wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
He did. And everybody said
G Malone, go ahead. He confirmed.
We started the show. Everybody was making a big deal about this new Game song with Drake. Have you heard it?
It's hard.
They talk about he dissing TDE and Kendrick. I'm like, we listen to it and we like, where? We don't hear. No. We don't hear no dissing. Do you hear this?
No. Fans being messy.
Yeah, they being messy. All right,
They're reaching.
Even G Malone said he don't hear this. They were trying to make it seem like
the song is hard.
Shut up! Stop talking to us.
No.
God damn. They was trying to make it seem like we was ducking the conversation or something. I'm like, we don't hear this, cuz.
No. He just riding it all the way out. He riding the whole idea out. It was always marketing.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, we was just making sure we wasn't tripping, cuz.
No, y'all not.
We don't hear this.
Niggas asked me pick a side. I told him death. What'd he say?
Homicide. Told me to pick a side. Niggas homicide.
Is that a threat?
Nigga, that mean whoever run up on him, nigga, he, you know what I'm saying? He doing what he got to do.
We not trying to run up on him and do none of that, Kendrick. We ain't doing all that, my nigga. We too big time for that type of shit. I'm just trying to get the whole little, you know what I mean?
No, homie.
PG Lane, TDE for death. Y'all know what it is.
Man, come on, dog. So you ain't gonna mess with the song or nothing?
Nah, I got Drake on it. I don't fuck with it. And I don't fuck with nobody that don't fuck with my peoples or my brothers.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying, and this is where like I want to throw it to, you know what? I gotta stop saying I'm throwing it to hip hop media, because the last time like I called on any other people that's in the media space, I saw the dick rider, what's his name? Rob Markman, like, oh, I have superpowers. I'm like, shut your bum ass up, nigga. The fuck superpowers you got? Like, come on, man. Like, that dweeb talking about superpowers, man, that shit still piss me off to this day. So let me not say that I want nobody else. Matter of fact, you niggas is dick riders anyway. Anything I talk about, y'all gonna piggyback off. Here's a discussion that I'm gonna have with the audience. I'm gonna talk to the people, and if you dick ride niggas want to jump on this, you can. So now we could completely officially dead this conversation that Drake is the one that's obsessed and that Kendrick is completely unbothered because we don't see him online. If nothing that this proves, and by the way, I don't give a fuck if the game battles with Kendrick. Me, I like for everybody to keep the same energy. But fine, whatever. It's okay if you don't. Here's my thing. I think no longer people could say that, oh, you know, Kendrick doesn't care. It was just a battle. That's the thing they love to say. When they're trying to say, oh, Drake's a bitch because he sued, why does he care that much? They love to say, nigga, it was just a battle. It's over. It's hip-hop. It's just a battle. Well, why 2 years after the battle, it appears that Kendrick Lamar is extremely bothered? And I'm getting that. I know you might say, well, he didn't say nothing. Well, you heard this guy. He said, I talked to Kendrick. Then he gives opinions that I would imagine that Kendrick is either not opposed to, or at least maybe his own opinions are congruent with. He says, yo, we don't fuck with Game because he's fucking with a nigga that we don't fuck with. So this idea that people like to say that Kendrick only rapped that this guy was a pedophile and that it was only a rap battle and he got over it, Drake's the one that can't get over it, because y'all did that. Remember, that's what it was just a song. It's not that deep. Well, it kind of proves to me otherwise now. No? It doesn't show you that maybe these guys also care when they're saying that, oh, they don't want to fuck with Game anymore because he's fucking with somebody that they don't like. I haven't heard Drake say that. Or has he? Well, you know, I'm being honest too. Like, is that, maybe he did that with LeBron? LeBron's not a rapper though, right? I'm trying to think about like a rapper. With the Khaled thing, he says Khaled didn't pick a side. I haven't seen Drake be like, yo, you're fucking with Kendrick, so I can't fuck with you. I might be wrong on that though. So if you guys have a great example, I'm open to being wrong.
Drake said he fuck with you.
I'm just biased.
Drake said he fuck with you, bro.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. I don't fuck with him. Give a fuck what he said.
So Drake say, hey, Smack, what's up? I mess with you, bro.
For
I
sure.
love you.
Okay, look, he say that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm be like, for sure. I'm be like, for sure. That's
boy.
good. That's good, my nigga, for sure.
Yeah.
Apologize to Dot. If you mess with me.
Yeah, sorry, Dot.
All right, now Dot, he apologized. It's cool. Gotta get this check.
Oh, you's a bitch. Oh, can I get this check? Nah, you don't do it for the money.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so to me, what I get from the reactions of TD Macwap, from Smack, who supposedly is like brothers with somebody who's with TD, is that, you know, Kendrick somehow does feel away. He is gonna take it personal that Game did a record with Drake. He felt some type of way that he brought Drake to Compton back in 2014, and he definitely feels a way that he's doing a record with him in 2026, especially after the battle. So it's one of those, chat. It is one of those. Okay. Chat, how I said I was going to do 2 hours, and we are literally 2 hours already. Fuck. Did I spend that much time on the Charlemagne shit? I'm trying to see if we should get into. So chat, I got to get into so much. I can't do Durk stuff tonight. I can't. Because I'm not staying on for that long. Like, I was supposed to get off by now. Is there any quick topic? Any quick topic? We're not doing Durk. So tomorrow I'm going to give a breakdown on what to expect before the trial. I have a few things that are completely new. If you guys did love the stories that I told, I kind of have a pretty good breakdown on a few other things that I'll have packaged for you in a really nice way. And by the way, I noticed that, you know, we hit 100K on both clips. So I did a really long, it was a 3-hour breakdown. A 3-hour breakdown. And if you guys like those type of breakdowns, you know, obviously the thing with the stream is that sometimes I'm looking for a clip and there's dead air. I hate those things. You know, that's why I do like doing videos. But rather than like look for clips and this and third, I did bring some clips up. I kind of just told a story. And that story is pretty accurate. And of course I had my proof and this and third, but I'm wondering if you guys enjoy that more, I'll kind of just be a narrator where I'm like, I'll get you up to speed, give you every fucking detail, but I don't have to sit here and, you know, obviously there's times we need to look through paperwork and we need to look through documents, but if you just signed up today or you just try to get up to speed with his Durk trial or what he's been going on with, watching those 2 videos of mine will get you pretty much in a really good place to understand exactly, you know, not everything, but about 90% of what is going on. Tomorrow is the day before opening statements that's happening on Monday. And I'm not going to do it tonight, right? So I'll do it tomorrow. We're going to do a daytime stream tomorrow. But I'm going to break down exactly what Durk, you know. So I broke down what got him here. I have a few more breakdowns to break down even much more of how he fucked up where the Fed supposedly is now trying to capitalize. So we got another breakdown coming tomorrow. Please tune in. So I don't want to touch Durk tonight. Okay, pause. I do not want to touch any Durk topics tonight. Okay. Also, that Lindsay topic, I'm going to push it tomorrow as well. I'm pushing that Lindsay topic tomorrow. Thank you for mentioning QCP. I've been pretty quiet on the QCP topic. It's very rare in hip hop. I have someone who I really fuck with, and you guys have heard me talk about P from QC for a long time when I tell the story about Baby. You know, as many people misquote me and be like, oh, you got paid to like not slander Baby. No, his boss, who I've been really good friends with for a long time, he asked me for a favor at the time, and I've just had a good rapport with him. And by the way, that also established or went beyond that. Being City Girls, or me and Carisha got into it, me and P were always still friends. I don't want to report it. I still don't want to, you know, I've spoke to so many people around the situation that are just in the know. What I could say is that Pierre Thomas, aka QCP, he was in Vegas. Apparently, he was, from what I was told, he was gambling, and he suffered a massive heart attack. This heart attack had him out. He was transferred to the hospital. Some people thought he passed away. From what I have been told, and I don't want to overstep, and this is why, like, I've tried not to be first on any of the reporting. I don't want to give any information that's not known. You know, out of love for him and out of me having a relationship with him, it's important that his family gives any new details. Even if I know something, it's important that his family give those details. Yeah, so he was hospitalized, and I'll leave that there. It's a dire situation. There's been family, friends, other label executives, and other people that he's worked with frequently that has went to Vegas to be by his bedside. It's a very it's it's a situation right now that could go anyway, right? Anywhere or either way. Keep him in your prayers. Again, I do see the value in his family being able to try to have this moment to figure out what's going to happen and figure out what's what. And we do pray for a speedy recovery, but we also don't want to be quick to jump to announce anything, especially me. I had a relationship with him, and I know some of y'all might be like, cool, you don't treat everything the same. I don't. When I do have relationships with people, I do treat it much different. So it fucked up my entire day just kind of even hearing it. But to give a little bit more context, because I think it's now known that it was a heart attack. He lost some weight. Health is wealth. We all know this, right? Like he sold QC for $300 million, but $300 million can't get you eternal life, right? He had lost weight. He was, from what I've talked to people and obviously talked to him when he could. It's very clear that he was conscious of his health. I have no idea how or what, Yeah, just to put it in perspective for like hip hop stuff and media stuff, he did sell QC. He was still the CEO. He sold it to Hybe Entertainment. They still kept him as the CEO. He has, I believe, like 4 or 5 kids. And I know for some of y'all might be like, okay, people have gone through or, passed away or whatever. He's one of those people in the music business that he's what I like to call, he's one of us. Trust me. He's one of them people who, like, even after he sold QC for $300 million, that's like a celebration in itself because people don't get to build that organically and win like that. Anyway, other than that, I really just don't have any updates. And we're going to go with the family, and we're going to go with the associates that will be posting via the QC page. I will be respecting that, and I hope, I hope that was satisfactory for you guys in terms of if you are wondering what's going on. He's not in the best shape. He's getting medical help. There was a situation, supposedly it was a heart attack, and we're hoping he makes it out. So I kind of leave it there for now, and I hope like in a day or two, maybe I could give an update that's a little bit better, but for now, I want to be extremely respectful. I spoke to a ton of people. It's not the time to name drop who I did speak to, but I spoke to the biggest artists in terms plural in the game who have all been associated with him. And the sentiment just universally is that everyone's hurting, okay? And they're hurting and praying, okay? So let's keep it like that. I will say this for people also that might not know. Listen, this music industry is it's a privilege to be in it. As much as I am an outsider, I'm not an industry guy. There's been a few people who are completely within this game that have, been really nice to me. They have been what I would even call a friend. And if you're wondering, damn, Mac, this is just some random guy in the industry. No, he was one of those people who trust me. you guys know I've gotten into it with Carisha. I've gotten into it with Lil Baby twice. And he was the guy who we still had we had a monthly call. Actually, the last text, which was probably like a week before, he was like, Ack, yo, when we gonna get on our phone for like, we usually have like a little powwow for like every month. You know, he kind of tell me what he's seen. I love talking to executives. They kind of break down like what they're seeing in terms of the industry. I break down what I'm seeing, and we kind of like debate where the game is going, this and third. You know, we kind of talk about a lot of things, and P was one of those people for me. So I'm hoping to hear positive news, but if you do wonder why my platform has been a little bit reserved in reporting anything, I do see that Charleston White said some stuff. We're only going to go on the family saying something at this point. His family has surrounded him in that hospital, and anything and any decision and whatever happens, they'll be the first to let us know. So I want to give that respect. Okay? Okay. All right. I'm trying, y'all. All right. Can I get like another topic? Like real. Okay. Oh, all right. Let me talk about this. Why has everybody like now just taken what Drake has posted when he posted Fear of Missing Out? And everyone is now like, yo, this is an album. This is music. This is whatever. Do y'all want to know the truth about if Drake is dropping something soon? Y'all want to know if this is the name of the EP? Y'all want to know if this is the name of the song that features? I'm playing, by the way. I have no idea. I don't have any idea, honestly. And I could ask, and I know obviously like you guys expect me to think that, oh, don't Act knows, he just... No, I actually don't know about this. And, you know, the same way I didn't know too much about Iceman and the other 3 album, you know, or the other 2 albums, I'm sorry. I'm kind of cool with not knowing. Like, you know, Iceman to me was such a pleasant happening when I didn't know everything. I'm not going to say I want to be in that position forever. But if he's about to drop some shit, like let's say next couple weeks, I'm not that mad. And I don't need to know what. And also, I'm pretty sure like maybe the week of, or maybe like couple days before, or maybe the day of, he'll tell me. But I'm cool with not knowing. But I see a lot of people assuming this music coming out. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like not even. And I mean, I could definitely ask him. But I kind of want to see, I want to see his next steps. Okay? I want to see his next steps. I think he did a fundamental step that a lot of people, include me, not saying I'm an advisor or nothing, but I advise them on. You know? If you see a camel-faced nigga on stage with his hair out, rapping, so ignore that guy. If you see it. But he might not have seen it, right? But anyway, we will see what his next move is. Dropping new music. I will say this. Drake, and this is slightly a call out. And Drake, I love you, but it's slightly a call out. You got to show some love to the Games album. I'm sorry. Drake, respectfully, in a way, and I know OVO fans going to be mad at this, in a way where the niggas that don't fuck with you or haven't fucked with you, like the game has stood by you. Like the Game's album's out this week. Throw it up on it. Don't do that Kendrick shit. Throw it up on a story one time for my guy. Throw it up on a story. Just one time. You got a song on there. You don't got to throw up a song, but at least you got to acknowledge the motherfuckers who rocking with you. Because you know what I mean? I'm just kind of going off history and kind of watching how a lot of niggas turn on you. The game is a solid nigga. He got his project out. Not saying that if you post his album is gonna like fucking do like hella numbers now, but you know, I just think that we live in a time you gotta appreciate loyalty. And You know, throw the album up, bro. Throw the album up. All right. Anyway. Wait, what? Somebody said I had job believing there's a Drake verse. Well, I'll end everything I'm saying with that. But Drake, throw the album up. Facts. You get what I'm saying? Don't do game like how Kendrick did DJ Mustard and Schoolboy Q. I'm playing. I love those guys. Yeah, kind of, yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if Drake's dropping new music. If I'm him, I would. If I'm him, I drop a 3-pack. He got to keep his foot on the gas. Keep his foot on the gas. Right? By the way, I will say this. Thank you to Kendrick Lamar. In maybe the way he produces music or whatever, it takes a long while. He's slow. He's like absent. He's helped, I believe, Drake by not being there. And I told you, after the battle, Kendrick needed to keep his foot on the gas to make it a tough time for Drake in the future. He didn't. And I'm going to be honest with you, as soon as Drake drops some shit, people love Drake again. Which now people kind of have to look at Drake, even if you thought he lost the battle, as this guy's Teflon. And the reason why is that the person who y'all was trying to make number one, heavy's ahead if you're going to wear the crown. He doesn't want to put out music. He doesn't drop shit frequently. He was going to let the summer go without dropping a record that the fans could enjoy. Drake dropped 3 albums trying to get like at least one song to rock out for the summer. He did a feature with Game. He's going to do whatever else he's going to do. So, you know, thank you to Kendrick. And that's why I'm kind of shocked that he's even upset that Game has worked with Drake, because I'm like, bro, it's not like you're president of culture. Like, what do you want? No one to drop music until you drop? So, I don't know. Anyway, chat, I'm going to call it for tonight because it is 3 o'clock and there's so much Durk stuff that I want to get to. It's a 2-hour topic again. I can't hit it tonight, so I'm going to hit it tomorrow. The 2-hour Durk topic, and then we're going to kind of like break down a few other things, including that Lindsay, whatever that person's name is. We'll do a full one tomorrow. It's a daytime stream tomorrow that you guys will be able to enjoy. So please lock in with me. Daytime stream tomorrow. Thank y'all for rocking out for a little bit for me. Damn, I was surprised that we were able to pull still 10,000 people. Wow. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay? Big stream tomorrow. Make sure you're here. It's going to set up the whole stage for this Durk trial. Big stream. Please be here. Okay? Love y'all. See y'all in the morning. Niggas who are using these type of rhetoric to charge up certain type of audiences, right? It's a reason why, like, you know, I'm hearing about Daily Wire. They say they need all type of